Professor from Turkey says she studied an earthquake very similar to this one in 1999 when it struck near his home there in Istanbul. CBS 42's Jen Cardone is live in the newsroom with that story. Jen, he says back-to-back earthquakes like what happened Monday are becoming more common.
That's right, Sherry. Dr. Ibrahim Cemen says when he started studying earthquakes in the 80s, they learned that this was not typical back then. In 1999, he says when he went out to survey damage with his team, in their research, they discovered that there were actually 2 earthquakes back then that happened just 7 seconds apart. This time, it was a 9-hour difference between the 2. Earthquakes are more common in this area of the country because it falls along the East Anatolian fault line. Right now, Cemen says there's no way to predict earthquakes because the science to do so is still in its infancy stages.
We don't know exactly when those faults are going to get fractured and create big earthquakes. The reason for this is that our Earth crust is so heterogeneous.
Cemen says that death toll will continue to go up because the earthquake started in the middle of the night while people were sleeping. He says building structures in Turkey are not like skyscrapers that steel here. They can be 10 to 12 stories of concrete which can crumble and then fall on itself. Cemen says here in Alabama, our biggest threat is tornadoes, and if we were to experience an earthquake, it would never be to the magnitude of that in Turkey and Syria. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jen Cardone, CBS 42 News. Local coverage you can count on.